gentlemen, if we talk about feminist movement that should aggressively oppose the K-pop industry, it means that we also talk about how it works, how the feminist movement in K-pop industry, right? But however, the opening only talks about the glorification of women and inclusivity for all women, like how idols portray certain standard, like you have to be skinny, you have to have the kind of fair skin tone like that. But they never try to explain what is happening inside the K-pop industry. Like the opening government only talks about the beauty standard itself and how the K-pop industry affected. But they never try to explain the real-time situation that is happening in K-pop industry. Before I'm going to the arguments, I'm going to tell you rebuttals for the MO speech. The MO state that we should not blame K-pop industry because every country or every industry has their own beauty standard. Like for example, in Western, in Indonesia, in Korea, the beauty standards are different, right? And it happened because of supply and demand, and it doesn't matter if that K-pop is the bigger industry and now currently is very popular. Well, we are very disagree with this statement because the bigger an industry becomes and the bigger impact that it creates, right? K-pop is not only affecting Korea, for example, but it also affects the whole world. Like we know that every people from every country from in the whole world enjoy K-pop, right? When you see a little girl, for example, a 10 years old little girl, she already wants to have that slim, fit body and fair skin tone, beautiful looking, because she always look at the K-pop idol as a projecting dream, right? If she doesn't reach what she wants, then she will be disappointed, and it is ironic, isn't it? And I'm going to tell you the arguments that my CG have talked to you and the extensions of it. So number one is K-pop industry doesn't give the idols the right to speak their voice. Like my CG has talked to you about Dennis from Secret Number that could not speak herself, like for the Black Lives Matter, like she want to speak about that, but however the K-pop industry does not let her to do so. Like the company, her company or her group may be the career of them may be ruined because of that thing. So that's why we say that K-pop industry is doesn't give the idol the right to speak for that. But however, on the other side, feminists should bring women from the K-pop industry, right? Feminists is the belief that discrimination against women should be stamped out and replaced by equal rights and opportunity for every people, right? But in the K-pop industry, we see that there is a certain beauty standard. Like it is even used for the K-pop industry profit importance, right? Just like we have mentioned before, the Danish number, like it is related to the profit itself. And then I'm going to add is the Fatal from Black Swan. So she's basically black people. She's from Africa, but she is a member of a girl group in Korea, which means that she's the only girl who is black in her group, right? But her agency used her for the sake of popularity, so that her group became bigger and popular in Korea, and this is the opposite of the discrimination itself. And then K-pop standard increased the bullying. As we know, as my CG have told to you before about Jihyo and Hwasa's case, that a lot of Korean netizens talked about them, about their physical appearance that is not met the beauty standard of Korea, right? However, that increased the bullying itself. And if we see that this applies in the K-pop industry, and now a lot of people like to see the K-pop industry, right? And maybe a lot of people in the real life will bullying other people because they don't meet that required standards itself. Then the next point is K-pop project the discrimination, that K-pop should be like this, K-pop should be like that, and they maybe discrimination from that. But however, the real-time situations that happening in K-pop industry that we should discuss in this day, but only exist in our base in closing government. So that's why we say that our team should win this day. But we're very proud to say thank you.